We will be talking about this issue in the Maldives that nobody else is talking about, whilst we give you our honest review on the Sheraton Maldives, highlighting the good, the bad, and everything in between. The resort offers a free return airport transfer service from Malé Airport via speedboat. As you board, you're given a scented towel as well as complimentary water. There's also a complimentary drink on arrival at the resort whilst you wait to check in. You're then given a buggy service that gives you a quick tour around the island and then takes you to your room. We booked the Ocean Villa room with full board, which comes with your own bike so you can get around the island. This is the most expensive room option and is meant to be the most private, but more on that in a little bit. The room itself is very spacious, but what you're actually paying for is this: a private outdoor area with your own private pool that overlooks the ocean, and a bunch of other perks like this sunbed where you can sunbathe in private, and a hammock for you to laze around on in the afternoon. But I think I definitely prefer the sunbed in comparison to the hammock. There's also an outdoor shower area for after you use the pool, but the downside here is that when it rains, everything out here gets wet and unusable for a while. The room itself comes with a king size bed, couches, armchairs, and also honeymoon complimentaries if you're on your honeymoon. The bathroom is also a highlight with an open bath area that has a bunch of bathtub amenities. There's two separate his and hers sides to the bathroom with two sets of toiletries and also a separate makeup area for the ladies with a large mirror. The shower is in the same area but is closed off for privacy and has its own shower amenities. The same goes for the toilet, which is closed off. This has no bidet and only has a hand spray. A hairdryer is provided for the room and is pretty decent. As far as the amenities go, there's toothbrushes, toothpaste, combs, vanity kits, sanitary bags, and body lotion. There's also hand towels, hand soap, tissues, and filtered water to rinse your mouth. Towels are scattered around the bathroom, on racks, and in drawers. The TV is a decent side but has no streaming apps. Coffee mugs are provided, as well as complimentary tea and coffee, and a few other drink glasses and empty drawers. There's a coffee machine, daily complimentary water, and of course, a paid snack bar and fridge. Drink prices out here were eye-watering. We advised the resort we were Muslim, however, they forgot to remove the alcohol from the room, which was taken away the next day. Also, this room phone smelled like actual sweat. I absolutely hated using it. Coming back to the room, there's a standard safe and two separate closet spaces to accommodate a couple. They come with bathrobes and slippers, hangers, and beach towels. Charging ports are provided on each side of the bed and complimentary life jackets come ready with the room. Overall, the room is pretty decent and the sunrises here are absolutely amazing. I'm not a morning person, but I made sure I stayed up past Fajr to experience these sunrises. I don't know if you can experience sunrises like this anywhere else other than the Maldives, so I'm glad I got to make these memories. Outside of the room, there's some exploring to do around the island, which caters to couples and families. However, one of the biggest perks is that there's an actual masjid on the island, and it even has a women's area in the corner, which is closed off for privacy. The masjid itself is very spacious and has a pretty big capacity, and it's really beautiful being able to pray alongside the staff at the resort. They also provide Islamic books and of course the Quran. Marine biologists give daily presentations if you want to learn about fish and corals or ask them any questions. But our favorite part was the food. This resort has 7 restaurant options. Feast is their buffet option and had one of the best buffet breakfasts we've had at any hotel or resort we've ever stayed at. Masala Hut is their Indian option and we never came back here after a bad first experience.